Hi, Carla. I mentioned to you about Podmatch, and I wanted to try to take you through this on how this all works. So let me share screen with you. And here we go. Share. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to go back to this is Eugene Gershman, but I'm just going to go look at Eugene. So here's Eugene. This is you talking with them and then scheduling with me. Now here's this button up here called Actions. Okay, you're going to click on Actions. This is the progression in Podmatch on how this works. So review the message and the profile of potential match, then select the desired option below, match. Okay, so we confirm he's a match. The pre-interview, we've actually done this. Now, like we could actually schedule Giancarlo. In fact, we can go into Giancarlo's next and do this, but we've approved him as a guest. Pre-interview complete. That's the prep call. And then when we are scheduling the availability, we're actually scheduling for Friday at, I think it's 10 a.m. that we're talking with him. Yeah, okay. Friday, 10 a.m. done. Update. So this is the date that we're going to do this. So set the recording link. This is when we actually, let's see, when we record, update the recording link. Get to the interview on time. Okay, so some of these they've updated. Reschedule mark is complete. So we don't need to put in the record. I think this is the Zoom link that they're asking for. Mark complete. So once we record, I can mark complete or you can. And then we'll go in here, confirm complete, set estimated release date, which in the podcast schedule on Drive, I've got Eugene Gershman airing on August 5th. So then you would set the estimated release date as August 5th. Then August 5th passes. And then once the episode airs, then we actually will cut and paste that episode link into Podmatch and then we'll review him. But that's how this works. And so he's going to get a bunch of updates that I've done this, which is kind of cool. Let's go into Giancarlo because we are about to do a prep call with him. Here's Giancarlo here. Okay. Oh, okay. I think he started. Oh, that's right. He had gotten confused on this. But let's go to actions. Um, we're going to say a match that we do want to move forward. We're scheduling his prep call today at noon. Update. And then we're waiting to approve him, right? We're waiting to approve him. So I have no doubt he'll be approved, but I try really hard to screen everybody in advance because I don't want to decline them in Podmatch. In fact, if they're not a match, here's what I do. This is the archive button. I just archive the message. I don't decline them because that actually hurts their algorithm. So I just archive it. That's kind of my trick. Okay, for some of these other in here that I know we had talked about, we'll go through. Boy, there's a whole bunch. Now he's already been on the show. So, oh, set the release link. Okay, some of these need to be updated. I never input the release link. Okay. Goodness. Scott Durham. Okay, some of these don't look familiar, but that's okay. Purdue pre-interview. Anyway, that's kind of the game plan is that's you're going to get an idea of how this all works. And yeah, I need to go into Oscar. In fact, let's just do Oscars now. Let's see, when did Oscar air? He aired. Just looking back at the podcast schedule. Where did this? Oh, here it is, April 8th. episode 132. So if I go into Apple Podcasts and I look at 132, which was April 8th. I just got to go back and look at all of them. April 8th. Here it is. So then I just copy link and I go back into Podmatch to actions, set release link. And that's it. Update release link. Done. Interview fully complete. So that's the whole idea, is that that was all done. I just had forgotten to update this. Okay, so there's your playbook on how to deal with Podmatch a bit. So I'll do some more, but that's okay. All right, let me stop sharing. Thank you.